Clickbait? Good morning. No, the crypto market keeps flipping. It's going back and forth. So, no, not at all. Um, let's definitely talk about some cryptocurrency. Talk about the entire market. How are you, my mentor? How are you, my mentor? I don't know. What's up with you, bro? Good morning. To you. Hope all is well. Oh my God, look at Milady. Is Milady making a move or is it down? Let's check. Let me. Yeah. Ladies. I mean, it's down 7 or 8% is what I'm seeing. Day trader's dream. I mean, well, the fact that it keeps flip flopping, yeah. I talked about that in a TikTok that I made recently. Was about how right now is a kind of a day trader's dream. I wish I had the ability to show you guys my screen on TikTok because I would, um, but I can't. XRP to the moon. I hope that that is very, very true. Um, hopefully flipping upwards. No, it's not flipping upwards. Well, it keeps going back and forth. So it'll go up to a 1.22 or 1.23 trillion dollar market cap, then decrease down to a 1.9, increase back to a 1.21, and then down to now a 1.18 or 1.17. So um, it keeps flip flopping. It keeps going back and forth, left and right, yellow and green, right? Why is bone pumping? Probably because of from what we see when it comes to like Shibarium talks. That's the main thing that I can wrap my head around. It's calling me now. Why is he calling me right now? Um, he needs to see that I'm live streaming, man. He needs to go on here and look to see if I'm live streaming because there's unless if he calls me back again, then it's got to be something important. It better be something important. Better not be like, "Yo, how you doing? Are you still holding Elmo?" Yes, I'm still holding Elmo. What is Elmo doing actually? Yeah, it's down 27% at a $1.8 million market cap with $900,000. Look, so with the airdrop and free Elmo that's being sent, this is something that's going to happen, right? Um, I knew that that would be the case, right? I didn't even put two and two together when I was talking about the new holders, and I was like, why do we have new holders but we don't have any new buy orders? And that's because of an airdrop. Typically, when you have an airdrop with people, what they do is try and capture the money, and they're going to sell it for a different position or just fiat currency. If we look into how many holders there are, you are seeing a little bit of a decrease in holders. So that's something that you are seeing, but also you're seeing a decrease in the supply as you're seeing burning that's going on. It's definitely decreasing in the supply. And even if you believe Elmo, I see Elmo is getting wrecked. Even if you believe Elmo is getting wrecked, that creates opportunities, right? Opportunities that some other people may see, as a play that can absolutely run to a way higher level with all of the different markets that it's going to be available on. So right now, that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing people that were getting airdrop, that were getting free money, that were now deciding, hey, you know what, we're going to sell our positions because we just got airdropped because we wanted free money. And that's mainly what the case usually is. Um, Now, I'm still holding my Elmo, of course. I'm still going to hold my Elmo for a very, very long time, as long as they're continuing to add on exchanges, continue to try and innovate. Yeah, I'm gonna be holding Elmo, of course. I want to see them continue to have these talks with exchanges and be able to get exchanges on board for a deflationary project. Now, does it have the amazing amount of popularity that other positions will have? No, it doesn't have that popularity. Maybe it will in the future, but right now, it doesn't seem to have that crazy popularity. But you look at the volume compared to the market cap, it's showing how it could have popularity in a smaller space, a smaller group of people, and eventually it will find its way up. So, um, yeah, as you see, Elmo is, getting wrecked, as some people put it. 26% down on the day, and if you look at the last 7 days, it's been down 41%. The last month, it's down 72%. So it's definitely down, definitely seeing a decrease, which when you see these decreases, you would think, hey, selling would create um, a lot more burns that are happening. And we are seeing, that we're down to 365, what was it? 365 million. Higher 365 million. So we'll see more and more burning that's going to happen in, I guess, lump sums from exchanges and stuff, whatever they receive from Bitmart and whatever they receive from L Bank and whatever they receive from other places. So, um, what do you think of Pepe 3? It's almost reached $1 million market cap. There's another Pepe. There was Pepe 2, there's Pepe, or it's Pepe 1, Pepe 2, Pepe 3. That's crazy. But yeah, the market is getting hit, pretty hard. You're seeing a 1.3% decrease. Ethereum is down, Bitcoin's down, a lot of things are down. I did see this article here earlier today that I wanted to get into. It was pretty interesting, and I posted a TikTok about it, which is Taylor Swift. Apparently, with the whole FTX situation, there was a big, a lot of support for Taylor Swift. And I saw this where they were like, oh, congrats on your, what are you doing, Emmy? They were like, congrats on your great business decision and walking away from FTX. When in reality, that didn't happen. You know, she didn't walk away from FTX. She looked into some things, and it looks like FTX walked away from her. Now, she apparently approved the sponsorship and she was going to go through with the sponsorship. So she should have also been in that discussion, of, celebrities that technically endorsed FTX. It's just FTX didn't sign the agreement or didn't agree to whatever the terms were, which would have been what, $100 million is what it's showing here. So Taylor Swift signed a sponsorship agreement worth as much as $100 million following more than 6 months of discussions. So music megastar Taylor Swift approved a sponsorship deal with the now bankrupt crypto exchange FTX last year, despite previous reports that she had walked away after conducting her own due diligence. In the spring of 2022, the pop star discussed a deal with FTX worth as much as $100 million that potentially included sponsorship of a tour. Taylor Swift signed a sponsorship agreement with FTX following more than 6 months of discussions, but in the end, FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried pulled out of the deal, according to the New York Times, citing three people with knowledge of the matter. The decision left Taylor Swift teams frustrated and disappointed, according to two of the people. The lawyer suing celebrities who had endorsed FTX had previously said on a podcast that Swift had done due diligence on the cryptocurrency exchange, asking it to prove that its cryptocurrencies were not unregistered securities, which led to her rejecting the deal. This led to multiple stories praising Taylor Swift's business intelligence. Now, this apparently was not it. Taylor Swift's management did not immediately respond to the request for comment for this story. News that FTX had pulled out of the deal was also reported by CNBC. Now, this is big, right? One, for Taylor Swift, because why wouldn't she come out and just say, "Hey, I didn't pull out of the deal; they did, and a good thing that they did. I'm happy that they did because we didn't see all the things that they were doing." That would have been the honest way to go about it. Looking in to say whether it's unregistered securities, is something that you want to do, but that's more of like where we are today, where you're looking into whatever the government is saying is a security, or is not a security, right? Um, But then it was more about the exchange itself and how legitimate is the exchange and what they're doing with funds, and you should have been looking into something like that. However, it seems like no celebrity was doing their due diligence like that, and I still don't think she was doing her due diligence like that, and it's proven that that was the case. But it's more lucky that um, she got to, or she got to walk away. Well, she didn't walk away, but they walked away from her. But she was ready to sign. So it means a lot to come out here and say, hey, I was lucky because we didn't see anything that was happening and we were about to sign an agreement. That, honesty goes a long way. So I thought this was interesting because it was everywhere pretty much, on CoinDesk, on CNBC, on a lot of different articles. When you type in crypto news, you end up coming up with this. So this was very interesting to me. But for all the Swifties out there, you dodged a bullet. All you need to do is 19 EMA, 38 on the weekly chart, and it tells you what you need to know. Someone was arguing with me that Lunic would not make us millionaires, and that's a high risk to lose. So depending how much you're risking, you never really know what's going to happen, right? It could not make you a millionaire, but it could also, make you tens of thousands or maybe even $100,000 or something, right? You never really know what's going to happen. Now, I would believe that we're going to see it get to a level of a penny. That's my belief. However, that's coming from someone that has already made money from Terra Luna Classic, right? Now, I expect to continue to make money, and no matter what I do with this, no matter what it ends up going to, I still make money out of the deal because I didn't reinvest or I didn't invest anything more into the play. But that's what you want to do with every single position that you have, so that you always have profit whenever you get to those stages where you're like, oh, I believe it can get to this point. But if it somehow doesn't get to that point, what happens with my position? Am I at a loss or am I at a gain? Most likely you'll be at a gain if you're treating it that way, right? So I do believe it's going to get to a penny. I believe we're going to see a $58 billion market cap, and a lot of people can make, maybe tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars, or maybe even millions of dollars, depending how much you have. Um, but once we start getting into that discussion above that point, 2 cents, 3 cents, 5 cents, 10, a dollar, now you're starting to get into like, this is a dream if this does happen, because it would be millions of dollars if it does get to that point. And that would be phenomenal for a lot of people. Elmo is getting wrecked. It is getting wrecked. I did talk about that. What do you think about Pepe 3? I'll have to look into that in a little bit, because that's interesting that there's a Pepe 3 now. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, apparently it's at a $734,000 market cap. Volume, you're seeing $843,000, up 100%. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, it keeps going up in value. Howdy, Matt and everyone. My Lunic is looking pretty bad. Is it? What's happening with Lunic right now, actually? See. Terra Luna Classic is down about 3.6%. By the way, Dollar Squeeze is at $5 million, $5 million market cap. Crazy for BSC token. Has early Safe Moon vibes. I hope not, because Safe Moon did a lot of stuff that I wouldn't really agree with. Pepe getting to saturated meme season nearly over, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't think meme season is nearly over, but I definitely think with Pepe, you're getting a lot of like copycats out there, and there may be people that are from Pepe going to Pepe 2, going to Pepe 3, looking for the next best run in it, right? And that may not be a good situation for Pepe holders, right? Because you're you're kind of spreading out the market. You're spreading out the Pepe holders. Rather than being in one position, you're now in three, and you have support for all three of them. And it sucks because you won't see the massive amount of support for the one position because there's a second one and a third one and a fourth one, and it's not created by the same team, or is it? I don't know. But yeah, I guess you would call that saturated for just Pepe. I don't think meme coin season is over. Matt, love how down to earth you are, mate. Small YouTuber myself. Takes a lot of guys to do what we do. Absolutely, absolutely. I don't think I'm a small YouTuber, but from the amount of views that I get on live streams, maybe. So um, I would consider myself small in comparison to Mr. Beast. Um, but yeah, I know what you mean. It takes a lot of support from you know various channels, various sources in order to see things thrive and grab attention for the crypto market. Um, Jasmy, Elmo, what the fuck? What's going on with Elmo? It's just decreasing, man. It's just decreasing. I'm sure that there's strength right around the corner with Elmo, but again, down about 26% on the day. That kind of hurts. That hurts a lot of people. Um, let me see how many people are here on Kick. If you guys want to join on Kick, feel free to join on Kick. Um, and we have 95 followers. So if you want to be a part of it over there, I feel like Kick is a great platform. Um, Kick is a really, really good platform that I've just started to get like really familiar with. So, and I'm also on Twitch, but I would rather you support me on Kick if you're looking to do it on a different platform than YouTube. I'll put that in the chat. Throat itchy, man. Been like really itchy, like I'm allergic to something. Um, Terra Luna Classic still a layer one, guys. Bought at $50. Um, wait, bought at $50 per 1 million, sold at $300 per 1 million, and now I bought back for the bull run. Crypto is going up hard and then down so hard. Wait, and then down hard. So volatile right now. Absolutely. Absolutely. Very, very volatile. Um, we're seeing a ton of and it's not even like based on really like anything crazy, like no crazy news that's happening. It's just we're seeing consolidation, really positive, negative movement in the same range, still sitting at about the $1.2 trillion market cap, close to it, above or below. Kind of that's really the, I wouldn't say break even point, but plus or minus 1.2 trillion. I meant Dollar Squeeze has a potential for a safe moon like run, not comparing the projects. Thanks for all you do in the space. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it, but hopefully you're right. Hopefully things do run for that position. If you guys haven't had a chance to hit the like button, we have 90 people here and we have 34 likes. I would love to get to 50 likes as soon as possible. Yeah, Kick. It's a streaming platform. So if you go on your browser or in your browser and type in Kick streaming platform or something, Kick streaming, you'll come up with a website that's kick.com. And if you're looking for me, just type in Matthew_Perry and you'll get that. Well, YouTube told you that I was live. That's surprising because they don't tell anybody that I'm live. So that's a win in my book. If YouTube told you that I was live, then I'm gonna give YouTube a round of applause because that's something they never do for like anybody. Jasmy Coin, what's going on with Jasmy Coin? What is happening with Jasmy Coin? Is it decreasing? Is it at a certain level to where I can purchase more? It is lower than 3,900, right? So looking at 39% of a penny, down about 3%. I think that's a phenomenal price to get it at. Again, this is all my opinion and what I'm deciding to do with it. I still haven't made that purchase. I wanted to buy more, but I had to clear out some cryptocurrency that's kind of staked in Coinbase. I want to take about 800 of Ethereum and throw it into Jasmy Coin. Even though I feel like Ethereum still will have quite a bit of a run, I want to take some of that Ethereum and throw it directly into Jasmy Coin so that I can hold over 500,000. That would be phenomenal. And I think that'll be the level that I stop at. I think. I don't think I'll splurge into holding 1,000,000 coins, but that would be great as well to hold 1,000,000 coins. Matt, you uh, Matt, you claim how transparent Elmo ERC is, then that you can't get a response. Your excuses will run out next week, just like how you don't know how to ask a question in an AMA. Wow. Interesting. So yes, I complain or I tell you how transparent Elmo ERC is with all of the responses whenever I do talk to them, but it's not about. Look, we don't have to delete the message right now. That's just a back and forth. Obviously, if it gets to another level, then we can go about that. But when it comes to talking about Elmo ERC, right? Transparency is key, and I talk to them about it. They reach out to me. I have a bunch of messages to where we were talking back and forth. Um, and YouTube told me you were live too. Wow. And it no need to be rude. Yeah. Again, I don't know if some of it was rude. Yes, some of it was rude, but I would definitely say let's talk about it. So Elmo ERC, again, I have a bunch of responses to why maybe burning could be lower than what I expected. And that's just because I don't see the actual figures that are coming from exchanges that are being sent from them. Now, they talked to me about how, yes, they've burned with Bitmart, but sometimes it may be a little bit lower and they feel like there's a much better post that they can put on Twitter rather than how much they have burned. They're just going to show the numbers and how things have decreased. But they don't necessarily need to go through and go, hey, we burned $2,000 from Bitmart. Now, if it ends up burning off millions upon millions of coins, then yes. But if it's burning 200,000 to 300,000, it really doesn't make sense to throw that out there. So anyways, that's something that we had a discussion on, and we do have the transparency. It's just the fact that you have the time difference. So the time difference is where I can't, I send them a message and then they send me a message 12 hours later because they're sleeping at the time that I'm sending them a message. So it's the time difference in between, from what I understand. So I was going back and forth, and we would get responses, every maybe 10 hours, 7 hours, 12 hours, whatever, and just keep going back and forth. And then also I'll reach out to them in the Telegram and talk to them there. So transparency is still there. And I love transparency, but I will let you guys know when transparency is gone. That's something that I I need to make sure that you guys understand is when transparency disappears, that's when things start to get difficult for any investor. So anyways, I don't know about not being able to ask a question in an AMA because most times that we're going through AMAs, if it's on Twitter Spaces, I can't even do that. But I don't even know what you're referring to because I've asked a ton of questions in AMAs, and a lot of them have led to interesting conversations and takeaways that they end up changing things. So I don't know. Kevin, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. This market is a horror show. It feels like no hope for investors. I mean, it feels like there's hope. I would say as you're looking at the consolidation, as you're looking at things that are hovering around that $1.2 trillion market cap, we understand that that we are in need of seeing a massive amount of green. We are going to see that eventually. I just don't know exactly when, because every time you think that something is, that we're starting to see that pick up a little bit, that you know, it starts the stair step effect, right? Within certain positions, you end up seeing it kind of take a step back. The entire crypto market gets hit. It's not like the stock market where you have just a good amount of information in a position and it starts to run. No, you'll have good information for that position. It'll move a little bit and then it'll play catch up to the rest of the market, because Bitcoin and Ethereum really control the market. So if they're moving in a certain way, the rest of the market is not going to, um, you know, is going to move that way as well, right? So if they're going to end up decreasing by 2 or 3%, you may see altcoins get hit harder. I wonder if Pepe 2 is up so much. Wait, people will move to Pepe 3. Is Pepe 2 still up quite a bit? It is up 4%. We're seeing it at a $62 million market cap. $100 million. I gave my thoughts on Pepe 2 yesterday. It's kind of the same way that I thought about Pepe 1, right? And even though I missed out on the opportunity to go from 100 million to a 1.8, basically 18xing my position, while others ended up seeing that, I'm fascinated by what has happened with that 18x, and people that did see that gain. I'm happy for you guys that ended up doing that. But my strategy does not call for that. And if I miss out on an opportunity because of it, then I do. But there's other opportunities that I can capture based on what I'm used to trading, right? If that makes sense. Well, dang, I was already a member and I had to cancel a card and redo my membership. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. And thank you for becoming a member again, Kevin. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, it means a lot to me. Shows a ton of support, so I appreciate it. Bitcoin and Ethereum are only down 1 to 2%. Nothing to stress about, guys. Absolutely, you're right. Let's see. Messages. All right, we got 3 viewers over on Kick. Thank you guys for watching. Yesterday I sold my 170k USTC and traded it for 525k Jasmy. Hopefully I made a smart choice. See, that's the thing, is like Jasmy Coin for me, and I'm not saying that, I'm not comparing the two, which I guess I am, but I'm not trying to say that you should ever trade a cryptocurrency for another cryptocurrency. I think Ethereum, when you're trading Ethereum for a certain cryptocurrency, it's like you're trading a fiat currency, honestly, for other positions. Because when you go into MetaMask, like say if you wanted to buy another cryptocurrency in MetaMask or in PancakeSwap or something, you have to hold Ethereum, or you have to hold Binance Smart Chain, BNB. So you have to hold one or the other in order to purchase those or swap for those. So I kind of consider that as a fiat currency, even though it isn't. Um, so whenever I look at other things that are out there, if you're talking about a quote unquote stable coin, because it was supposed to be a stable coin, and trading it for a position, I also consider that the same way. So anyways, I look at USTC and how much it depends on. USTC, then the growth there depends on whether the repeg is going to stay, with USTC, and they're not going to go another route by creating a whole nother stable coin there. It also depends on what happens with Terra Luna Classic. It also depends on if the algorithm is going to be back in place. It depends on a lot of different things. When you think of Jasmy Coin, it does not depend on a lot. Now, if you're talking about whether the price can double, USTC definitely has the ability to double with any type of positive news, if not triple with any type of positive news, as well as Jasmy Coin. We've seen some positivity, but we haven't seen the price double. We've seen it get to a level of 70% of a penny. Now, I expect it to be a lot more because it really doesn't depend on a lot. So that may be a smart choice, but we will see. Was converted on Binance. Did he say USTC? We dollar cost averaging for the repeg? Are we dollar cost averaging for the repeg? I'm not. Thoughts on asparagus? Like the food? I like asparagus. Um, are we dollar cost averaging for the repeg? Um, dollar cost averaging into what? Into USTC? I'm just getting the only USTC that I have is the USTC that I gain from my staking rewards. That's the only USTC I have. And that totals somewhere around 10,000, maybe a little bit over 10,000. Please consider joining the channel. It's only 99 cents a month. Yeah, if you want to become a member, definitely do that. Yes, sir. Glad to be here. Well, thank you. Leverage trading is killing the market. You may not be wrong. I don't think many people um are buying right now on, if I would think, on leverage. Why would you say that? Do you have a tracking of that? How do you get your money off of Coinbase Wallet? Coinbase Wallet, you're gonna have to send it to an exchange to off ramp it. Anything that's a wallet, anything that's you know, using the blockchain rather than the exchange to trade things, you're gonna need to send it to an exchange in order to off ramp it. So that's the only way you could do that. So send it to Coinbase and then off ramp it. I don't think the wallet is able to hold USD, so you'll have to send your coins still into an exchange. Yeah, so there we go. Stop renting subsystems that don't function. Development of utility, functional increase will drive excitement and investing in Lunar. Wait, so you're saying that you're saying development of utility and functionality will drive excitement and money into Terra Luna Classic? That's not true. I think eventually it will create a stability and probably create a little bit more hype when that's where the money is, but the money is not there right now. So creating it or establishing it is the best bet, but putting all of your chips and all of your eggs in one basket in order to see more volume here, it's proven that that doesn't work. We've tried it in, so not even just Terra Luna Classic. You've tried it in Shiba Inu. You've tried it, in I'm trying to think of other ones that you're building utility for, but you've tried it in so many places that it's proven that it doesn't work. Matt Gray, hey, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Hey, where were we at? We were above that. People really need to free their mind from this crypto get rich quick dream and start doing an honest day of work. They're not going to let so many become rich. Sorry, it's too much observation. No, I would agree with you that they don't want people to become rich. You look at a lot of things in the stock market, and they're, especially with the ones that are where you have a majority of retail traders, like say invested into AMC, they're not going to let majority of retail traders become wealthy by them covering, because they can recover or they can cover their shorts. And if they decide to cover their shorts, a lot of people that are holding the position become wealthy. But why let every single person become wealthy and gain a ton out of it, while the hedge funds may lose a little bit? And you would think they would lose a lot, but I believe they've been doing or having these tactics to recover a lot of the funds that were lost. And yes, these covering these shorts would still be at a loss of that position, but overall, you probably ended up either gaining or breaking even, or maybe even losing just a little bit. So they can recover everything and probably not have a significant or a ridiculous loss. What may look like a loss might not end up being a loss. However, for the people that are invested, the 70%, 80%, 90% retail, ownership, that's where you kind of draw the line. It's like so many people end up gaining so much wealth out of it. If AMC decides to go to $200, $300, $500 per share, and you're holding 1,000, you could have $500,000 that you end up gaining from that position, and that will give you the opportunity to invest so much money into other plays and kind of limit their stance in some of these places where they're holding 70% institutional investments, institutional ownership. So it's true, but they don't want the regular person to win ever, because if we win too often, then they lose more often. I need to clear my throat, and it's not working. AMC needs to focus on paying down its debts and become profitable. That's true. They do. And I think they were trying to do that with things like the popcorn business, which I was trying to find the popcorn. I believe it was in Walmart and I couldn't find it. So I was trying to find it because I like AMC popcorn and I would like to get those and support AMC in a big way, but I couldn't find it. I couldn't even find the bag of already popped popcorn. I still hold shares I bought, and I will hold them till zero if need be. Yeah, I'm still holding AMC. I just posted an update. I'm going to start posting a lot of stock updates on the NFA channel because I don't really post that many stock updates on here, if at all. I think the last one I did was probably like 3 months ago. So I want to do a lot more every day. I'm going to post a different, update. I want to do maybe like a live stream over there, but I would have to take a separate platform in order to do that. Like my OBS or something. It's not the popcorn, it's the butter they put on that popcorn. Well, they do have the popcorn, and they have the popcorn with the butter that you pop in the microwave. If AMC were to post a profitable quarter, you'd see that stock jump like 20% in a day. Probably more than that. How far it has dropped. We've seen it jump 20% in a day, and we've seen it fall, 5% after increasing 20%. Watch the market. Watch the chart Wednesday. You start to see the dip. Then Friday, it's due. Saturday pump. Saturday pump till Monday. BlackRock wants Binance. Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Ryan Henderson. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Do an Elmo and a Pepe Cola pump. An Elmo and a Pepe Cola. You got a Pepe Cola? Like they're going after the name like Pepsi Cola or something with Pepe Cola? Take a couple of sips of hot water. Probably. I need to do something. I need something to I need like a drink or something, which I could go get some apple juice or some orange juice or something. Typically what I drink. I need vitamin C. Something goofy like that. Well, thank you for being here, guys. We got 116 people on YouTube, which is probably the most in a while. So thank you guys for being here. Also, if you want to hit the like button, please do so. It does help out the channel, helps out growth, all of that stuff. If you want to follow any of my other channels, feel free to follow, any of my other channels that are here. I have a golf channel. I have my NFA channel that's mainly, on stocks. And Yeah, it's mainly on stocks. I just want to go back here and go to channels. No, why is it doing that? Yeah, if you want to, right here, if you want to follow any of these channels, Matt Perry Golf, NFA Investing, Matt Reacts, uh, Perry Experience Gaming, feel free to follow any of those channels there. I just posted a couple of videos. I don't know how they're even doing at all, but I posted some videos on ZOM. I posted a video on AMC. I'm gonna post a lot more on the stock market and continue to do that. um, as well as talk about certain things that are happening within the stock market. So whether we're looking at ZOM, whether we're looking at Coinbase as well, and how Coinbase is making a little bit of a move right now, up about 2%. AMC as well, that's looking good, up about 1%. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll do a lot more on the stock market as well. Thanks for bringing us together. Yeah, no problem. The master of baiting. Like you're saying you're a master. um Perfect. Hey Matt, what's your initial thoughts about XEC? You're saying thoughts or taught? And you're talking about eCash, XEC, eCash, up about 8.5%, seeing at about a $754 million market cap. um, Seeing an increase in volume of 18%, and volume to market cap ratio, popularity is there, 35%. That's fantastic to see, especially in a green day. Overall supply, 92% of the total supply that is out there. That's fantastic. If we're looking at history to see where it has been, it's been at a much higher price point, looking at a $6 billion market cap. So you're kind of pushing for like a 6x. I would obviously push for certain levels that shows that it have strength, any strength above there. So I would probably push for about a $2 billion market cap if I was looking to invest in there, but definitely shows that it has some potential. Um, but just over time, I guess is from 2022. Yeah, so it's not really like it's been, staying down here for a very, very long time, where it's like over bull markets and over popular parts of the market. We're seeing this still hover around those levels. You're seeing this kind of, this increase, and then obviously a decrease somewhere around September of 2021. Um, and I don't know if this is because of, it doesn't really look like there's any type of dilution. So that's good to see. You can see the overall amount that's there. So my initial thought is you can definitely see a gain from a play like this. Is it the best gain you're going to see overall? Probably not. But it does look like something that you can see a gain from in the near future. It would definitely be a swing trade play, not a day trade play. And it wouldn't be a short term swing trade play. It would be more of a long term play that you would hopefully invest somewhere around these lower points that we're seeing it, and look for multiple billions of dollars worth of a market cap. But it would be one of those ones where you kind of like set it and forget it rather than follow it for a long period of time, because it's just a simple moving play. Nothing crazy, no crazy peaks and valleys. If I had to give my quick thoughts, quick opinions. Um, Uh, that's how the leverage works. What are you talking about? Um, oh, okay. Do you think Shiba will be the top meme coin, or is it done? Do I think it will be a top meme coin? So if you're classifying Shiba as a meme coin, then you also have to classify Doge as a meme coin. And if Doge is classified as a meme coin, then no, I don't think Shiba Inu will be the top meme coin. I think Dogecoin will find a way to or stay up there. Unless the community does something crazy with Shiba Inu coin. Like if we decide, hey, we all want to reach out to exchanges and get the exchanges to agree upon some sort of tax for Shiba Inu to burn off the supply, then you start seeing the popularity, and it probably pushes above Dogecoin and stays above Dogecoin just because of, you know, what people can gain from it. But I expect Doge to be up there. But yeah, if Elon backs Shiv, then it will surpass Doge. But it's not going to back. He's not going to back Shiv. So I mean, technically, if he puts any type of Shiba Inu anywhere, it's moving with Shib. So or Shib's going to move because of it. But I think Dogecoin will definitely be the top. But it's, and I think Shiba Inu will be next in line. It still has 1.3 million holders, and I wouldn't say that, you know, Pepe would make its move up there, but Pepe is definitely going to make some sort of move into the billions. I don't think it will get to the level of Doge and Shib as the top meme coins. I think those are going to stay there for quite some time until we see probably the major point of the next bull run. When we see, like, let's say we're 75% of the way there to the peak of the bull run. If we see some sort of meme play come up, maybe it's Elmo, maybe it's something else, I don't know. We see some sort of meme play that comes up and becomes very, very popular at that time. Well, then that has the ability to surpass what Doge and Shib is, unless Doge and Shib do something drastic to change and become more popular at that time. XRP is not a meme coin, so I wouldn't say what about XRP. I believe XRP is going to be phenomenal. You're going to see that, as I said yesterday, that you're going to see that in the range of, you know, 100 to 200 billion dollars for the short term, and I don't know what happens after that. You know, whether we're going to see it as, you know, adopted as the global, you know, transaction based currency or currency overall, right? For digital currencies. If we do, then obviously the sky's the limit. But when we're talking about short term, I just want to look at where's a level that we can look at that makes sense for the entire crypto market. And then we can look at things that I guess don't really make sense from a market cap perspective, but do make sense when you think about the adoption from the world, right? Not just one, not just one country. See a fly in here? You know what was crazy? I went into the garage because we had a get together on Sunday where, you know, my family came over and we had a bunch of food. You know, we cooked a bunch, and there was, I would say, probably 60 people here, 50 or 60 people. There were a lot. Definitely some people that were missing, and I thought we would have them there, but definitely people that were missing. Um, but we had a lot of people. We had a lot of trash. So the trash was in the garage the whole entire time, and we had a bunch of different trash. Like, I mean, both cans were filled, and then we had other trash that was somewhere that was right next to the cans, and then we had all the boxes and everything. And as I took out the trash, I just had to, like, um, clean the garage, because as I took out the trash, we saw a bunch of just maggots crawling all over the floor and stuff from the trash that was in there. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to have a bunch of flies in here. And so I had to literally pick everything up, move everything, sweep everything, go underneath things, which they were trying to burrow their way underneath, like the golf hitting mat that I have in the garage. It was just so disgusting, and I was just sweeping them out, trying to get everything out of here because it was just disgusting. So all the trash is now on the curb because today's trash day. Um, but I know maggots create flies, and if we have a fly issue this year, I will be upset because there's no reason for me to just sit here and, like, swat away flies every time I'm trying to talk. So hopefully that all gets. It looks like it's fully cleaned and sprayed and all of that stuff. But I was pissed because I was taking out the trash last night. I was like, all right, this is gonna be an easy process. Just take out the trash, put it on the curb, then we put the kids to sleep. But no, I ended up right after I took a shower. I had to come down here, take out the trash. Thought it was gonna be an easy job, and I was sweating profusely because it's 90 plus degrees, and I was trying to get all these damn things out of there. So it was ridiculous. So it's all cleaned up, but I just saw a little gnat here that got to me. I don't know where it went, but it was here. Um, CRO. I'm a big fan of CRO as well. I can't complain about CRO. I still have 82,000 that's staked, and then I have a certain amount that's in my DeFi wallet that's open for me to sell whenever we do get to a certain point. Pepe 3 is making moves right now. Pepe, or you said Pepe 3 is making moves right now. Pepe. Pepe 3.0. It's up 140%. And seeing it at a $1.2 million market cap. So there so you're seeing a lot of volume that's going into this, and you're seeing a higher market cap because of it. I mean, that's phenomenal. If people are finding these plays early on and making money and able to double their money if they're putting something in there. There's a lot of people that may be taking a risk, and their risk is like $100. And there's others that have the ability to take a higher risk where they put $1,000 in there and it turns to something, way bigger. But that's not 100% that it's going to happen that way. Again, you're seeing Pepe 3 that's only on Uniswap. So more news updates on the way. Stay tuned. Pepe 3 was made by a group of investors who missed the first Pepe run, but then also missed the second Pepe run. They said, well, third time's the charm. So came birth Pepe 3.0. That's funny. That's hilarious. But I guess they're not wrong. I have 80K. You have 80K CRO as well? That's great. They need to stop with these 2s and 3s. Just stick with the OG Pepe. Yeah, I know. I mean, if people are making money from it, I'm not gonna be upset with investors making money. Not saying that the project is making money. I don't only want the project to make money. I want the people that are investing into the project to make money out of it. Make sure that you guys, if you find an ability to take your profit, take profit. Don't be upset with the fact that you may have taken profit too early. Just take whatever profit you could find. Be happy with your initial investment that's there, or whatever, right? Just put something in there. I'm not saying you have to put something in there. I'm not saying that that's the case. I'm not doing it. But if you are making a move into it and you already made a move into it, then make sure that you're finding places to take your profit. Like, that's all I ask. I'm out of work after working over 30 years straight. I have to get another back surgery. This time, a spinal fusion. I have all my medical records in order, and social security is reluctant to pay. Well, hopefully, everything works out. You said you're out of work after 30 years straight. Social Security had the nerve to tell me, we know your condition is serious, but not serious enough for disability. These people have no integrity. Could you guys bless me with a few dollars? How are you? I guys, I feel bad for your situation, and I'm not saying that this is the case, but I've seen people that have said stuff like this, and I'm not saying that that is the case, that we should treat it that way. But I've seen people that have come out here, and what's crazy is, like, I'm not saying that this is this is a scam, right? Um, but I've seen people that have scammed doing this, and as you guys know, I grew up very, very poor, to where I was the one that was sitting outside of the store asking people uh, for change and all of that, and it hurts when I see people that are homeless. When I see people that are homeless with children, But now, from what I understand, that thing is a scam. The people that are they're being dropped off by different individuals to go and collect money on the side of the road, and they'll put children there, and they'll put children in 93-degree heat, and it's something that hurts the soul because like if you're truly homeless, um, like you wouldn't do that to a child. You can't sit here and just put a child in heat like that. Like you can't. And there would also be an issue with child protective services and all that other stuff. Like there's definitely a bigger deal there because that child should not be in 93-degree heat. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of people that are doing these scams, and it sucks because all the people that are actually homeless, that are actually having an issue finding work, that are having difficulty getting a meal, are not treated seriously. And I've always been a person that has given to every single homeless person that I do encounter because of the situation that I grew up in. But now I'm reluctant to do it. Like I don't want to do that because I feel as though it might be this supporting this overall scam that's there, and it sucks because I don't want to be that person that thinks like that. But how do I recognize that? How do I check to see if they are legit? Do I go up and have a conversation with them, right? And say like, how did you get here? And then maybe they don't speak English, or maybe I have the conversation, they make up the entire story. But you should be able to tell if that's the case. So I don't know, because I typically give if they look like they are truly going through it, and a simple conversation with them and the way that they receive it, and they say God bless you, like I appreciate this a lot, then it makes me feel a little bit better about it. But I don't know. I personally seen people get dropped off to beg for money. Watch the person go and park the truck, and they were driving and down the street, then walk back and join them. Yeah, see, I don't like that. I don't like that at all because it ruins it for the people that are actually trying to, that need it. I saw this video by Big Doss TV, and he was given like $500 to a $500 ticket to people, but really he would just give them an envelope with $500 in it. And this guy that needed to get back, he needed a plane ticket or needed to get back to where he was at. Um, like that was the like best reaction I've ever seen in any of these like giveaway videos because he truly needed it. You could see it in his soul. He was like, um, he went straight in for a hug, was crying. You followed him afterwards, and he was just like, "This is the best blessing like I could ever been given." And you have all these other people that you give them food and they throw it in the trash. It's like, what? You just said you needed food. I don't know. Whatever. Well, crypto is a scam for the most part, but people buy into it. What's a few dollars? What? That and a few other situations I've ran across keep me from giving money to any person I don't know personally. Yeah, I know what you mean, but then the people that are truly struggling, like how I was, how do I recognize somebody like that? I should be able to figure that out after having a conversation. But if I ever see a child that's truly struggling to for their family to eat and they need food, of course I'm gonna find a way to buy them something and help them with what they need. But like that's the that's the situation that you want to do is or to be in is to help the people that actually need it, not help those that don't need it at all, and they're just doing it for a day job, for a hustle. My friend has constructed a company that looks for homeless and gives them jobs, and only a few stick around for a check, or to then go back to a bad habits, unfortunately. It's all about your intentions. If you don't want to help, that's fine. Yeah, it's not about not wanting to help. It's that I don't know, like, we all don't know you personally, right? And we can't tell if you're really struggling, if you're really going through a difficult situation, because I've seen these stories made up, and um, and it sucks that those people have ruined it for this situation, maybe, but I'm not going to do that, and I don't want um, anybody to support something like that right now without knowing any of the information. So, um, that food note, my cousin and my friend of his bought 50 cheeseburgers and 50 McDonald's and then went downtown to hand them out. 99% of people they came across either were greedy or said they want money. Yeah, I mean, you're going to encounter that. Do we have Jim Cramer in the chat? He always says crypto is a scam. Probably. I mean, doesn't what's his face? What's his name? Warren Buffett, doesn't he think that crypto is a scam as well? Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Whoever followed here, it's just dot dot dot. But thank you for following, and also Hanky Panky, great name. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. But yeah, Buffett has a huge part in BlackRock. Yeah, and then also, I believe I saw an article a while back that he was putting some money into a bank that primarily dealt with crypto. I don't know if he's still in that, but he was putting some investment funds into a bank that was primarily dealing with crypto. So that is in a way supporting crypto. He's insisting more and more. Uh, Sorry. All right, let's go to Kick. Let's see who's on Kick. All right, we got 5 people that are on Kick. What's converting to Binance? Pepe. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning, Matt. What are your thoughts on CRO? I gave my thoughts on CRO. I'm still a big fan of CRO. I was going to go and check how much I have in rewards for CRO. I also have a message. I was going to go and check all my rewards for CRO, and I got distracted. So let me see how much I have in rewards. I don't think I collected my rewards in a while. So I have about 2,300 CRO that's in an open wallet that's not staked right now. But then I have a total of, if this freaking gnat would get out of here, I have a total of 81,245 that is staked, and I have $71 $81 in rewards that I can have. So I have 181, 181 in rewards that I can collect in one validator, and then I have 1,269 in another for another validator. So yeah, 81,000 that's in staked, and if I look at it, it's about 1,300. So a total that's not staked of 3,000, 4,000 coins. So when it gets to a point where we see this at $1 or $2, yes, I will take some of that initial investment, if not all the initial investment. I want to be able to hold, let's say, 15. Yeah, maybe I should take I should unstake uh a total of 15,000 so that I can keep 15,000 in my wallet to be able to sell or convert or whatever I wanted to do. And I'll send that back to crypto.com in order to do it. But then I'll have whatever I have staked over here and just keep re-staking it. And then whenever it does hit a certain level, I'll find a way to pull some out. So that might be an option to where I unstake a certain amount. How much do I have staked over here? For some reason I have $500 that's staked there, which is a total of 10,000. You know what? I might just unstake one of these. Yeah, I might just unstake one of these and then keep it on the side just in case, we get to that level of $2 because that's when I will take my initial investment, right? Because you'll see me at, not only $80,000, but, double that, $160,000 total, because if I have 80,000 CRO, that's $160,000 total that I have. So if I take a total of $15,000 from that, I'll be happy with that. Let me rethink it and see what it ends up being, because I may end up taking 20, because it seems like taking only $15,000 from the 160 seems like a little bit. So if I take out, maybe 20,000 or 25, that might be a better bet. So we'll see what happens, but majority of it will be staked and will stay there. Majority of it will stay for the long term of whatever CRO ends up getting to. So yeah. Sitting on 840K of CRO, 840K CRO, that's a lot. Waiting for 50 cents and then taking half and the rest long term. That's a lot that you're sitting on. That's fantastic though. Did you invest at the bottom, or did you invest at a higher point of like maybe 20 cents or something? Yes, I invested over $120,000. Wow. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money into a cryptocurrency, but I would imagine you have money elsewhere as well. But CRO is definitely a play that I believe can grow a lot quicker, and that's fantastic. Richie's Plain Talk. Thank you for the $10 super chat here. I hate having a dollar bill. So while in Vegas, I had a huge wad of them, and I walked down by Tent City, found someone picking up cans. He hadn't bathed in a long time. He cried when I gave him all the ones. See, that's the like. It's not saying that we're all looking for reactions like that, but at this point, in order to understand if it's genuine, in order to understand if it's real, that's the type of reactions that you do want, because um, then you know that they're truly grateful for what you're doing. There's people out there that are not grateful at all, that'll just accept it and go, yeah, God bless, because that's what they're supposed to say. But the people that are shocked or thrown back that you would give them, all of the ones, if you have $10 or $20 or $100 in ones, they end up crying, they end up breaking down, and that's really what you want to see, but then again don't want to see, right? Because you don't want to see anybody struggle, but you want to see people that thank the fact that you were there to help them, and hopefully you can find a way to help them more. And like on that video that I was talking about with Big Doss, um, he gave them I'll just say Dawson, right? He gave them $500. He gave him $500, and he broke down. Like, he truly broke down and was like, this is a blessing. Like, you know, uh, all these struggles that I've been going through, and this just helped me out in a big way. And um, you know, it just means so much more when you see that reaction like that. Um, But then again, like I said, you don't want to see that reaction because you don't want people in that situation. Um, but if you're going to help out people, you rather help out the people that need it. So first of all, that was phenomenal that you would do that to even, just help somebody out and, you know, give it to somebody. I'm sure that felt really, really good. Um, um, yeah, I'm sure that felt really, really good to do that and help somebody. I've invested over 250K of my own money over the last 5 years in it. I have about 150K in the last year, thanks to you. Well, I appreciate um, that. I mean, that's a lot of money, way more than I have invested. I don't, when I go all in, like you truly, went all in here. But when I go all in, I put whatever I have that's free into it, and then I'll slowly build up. But that's phenomenal that you're able to do that. I think CRO will be a winner. Pepe 10K on Amex. I pulled out and doubled it. That's fantastic. I seen that video of Big Dolls. Yeah, I just seen that yesterday actually. I don't know if it came out yesterday, but I just saw it yesterday. I sold my 911. I sold my 911 of crypto and hoping I can hit big and buy a Lambo. I ain't buying a Lambo. I think Lambo is like symbolic thing, right? Yeah, I will say Za. Let's say Za. Za said it best here. It's not you, Earl. Yeah, your situation sucks, but in the crypto space, there's so much distrust because of scammers who can just wipe people's crypto like it's nothing. Like that's definitely the issue. Um, and it's not about not wanting to help you because that's the last thing that I want to do is I want to just skip by people that need help. It's just not knowing who truly needs help because some people deserve it and some people are trying to scam people. I'm not saying that I believe that that's the case. I just don't know. We don't know you. No, we don't know what's going on in this world, and I apologize for not helping, but yeah, I can't tell followers to do that and believe in that. If they want to do their own due diligence and reach out to you and you know uh you know talk about the situation that's going on here, then yeah, but that's all you can ask for. You're a party pooper. I keep trying to convince others to be a party pooper too. Move on or log off. Nobody's uh trying to hear that. This is a crypto channel. Can't help everybody. You're right. 10K of Shiba is good play, Matt. I have currently 618 million. So for Shiba Inu, right? It all depends on. Um, well, honestly, I think the market, no matter what, is going to push Shiba Inu up. I think Shiba Inu is going to be worth a hell of a lot more. You'll see it back in the tens of billions of dollars worth of a market cap. But whether it pushes up a lot further than that, um, does depend on one, how far the market cap of the entire crypto market is going to run, and then also what the community ends up doing and how we, if we support Shibarium or we continue to support the ecosystem devs or we take it upon ourselves to do something bigger for Shiba Inu itself. So some of it depends on it, but I would believe. Where did you invest the 10K of Shiba at? You don't know these crypto people either. What do I need to know about the crypto people as long as we're seeing legitimacy in the project? The thing about here is the fact that we have data to show, right? For you, I have no data. I have your name, right? That's all I have. I have no information to know who you are. And if you keep fighting for it like that, like I understand some people may be hurt by that, but the fact that it keeps going, it's like it makes me think more and more of that it's probably not legit, honestly. Because a real person that's truly struggling here, unless you felt completely heartbroken or butthurt about the situation that's at hand, um, if you're fighting for it, most people would just be like, all right, I see your point. I'm sorry I asked. Like, you know, that's that's just how it goes. I don't know. But yeah, I think Shiba Inu, 618K or 618 million is definitely enough to see some success there, some major success there, especially with 1.3 million um, holders that are within the project. Invested 5K at 0.000. Oh, so wow. So you have the chance to, um, but I wanted to add 10K now because it's currently at a lower point. Either way, I think you're going to be looking to at least, right, at least 5x your investment that's there, right, getting back to the level that it once was comfortable at of the fours and fives, right, four zeros and a five, four zeros and a four, and then pushing up to the levels of sixes, right, sevens, eights, and then hopefully getting to that level of dropping a zero. Um, and when you do that, it'll be a $58 billion market cap, 58, 59, or depending how much is out there, $60 billion market cap, um, which is definitely possible for a position that has 1.3 million people that are holding the position, that are believing in the position, holding on to it for 200 plus days. Um, so, yeah, I think you definitely have if you're looking to invest 10K in there. I'm not telling you to invest 10K in there right now, but I don't think it's a bad idea where it is right now because it definitely has a lot of upside potential from where the price is right now. If I gave you 10K, what would you invest in? Personal question. If you gave me 10K, um, where would I put the money in right now? So probably I would definitely find a decent amount in Jasmy Coin. I feel like Jasmy Coin's a great play. But majority of it for me, I I really like I really like Cardano. Even though it's at a $10 billion market cap, I really like Cardano and where it stands. I would put probably a lot in there. I currently have 3,000 that's in Cardano, but um, for Cardano, I would love to have maybe somewhere north. I would love to have it 100,000, but I have 10,000, so I have literally uh, a division of 10 there, right? So I have 10,000, um 10% of that goal, which I don't feel like I'm going to get there, and I don't have the desire to get there right now. But that's a good play. I feel like that's a good one. Obviously, I would love to have probably more, or even just a bit of Matic. I talked about Matic at a level of 70 cents, and the fact that it's at 67 cents shows a lot of promise to where it can go from there. So that's something that I would hold. But yeah, that's probably it. If I was to take 10K, I would probably split it between some of those things knowing that I already have, Terra Luna Classic, knowing that I already have, some XRP, knowing that I already have, you know, CRO as well. But yeah, I mean, CRO might be an option too, but you already have CRO and you have a lot of it. I have 8K in XRP. Farm, Crow, Jasmy. So I would think Jasmy would definitely be a piece of that. Farm, I haven't even thought of that because I still have my farm and still sitting on it. Um, but farm is definitely a good play as well, but it's probably going to take a little bit for it to take off. But when the bull market does happen, I expect farm to really move. Anyways, guys, we're getting close to the end here. Guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It looks like DJ Trev just got here. So I appreciate you being here, DJ Trev, but we're about to head out. Any quant? I don't have quant right now. Quant's not a bad play. I just feel like right now it's at a higher price than where I would have invested. Even though you still can see a lot of gains from here, it just would have meant so much more to invest, 1,000 or however many dollars at a level of 43 or below $50. But seeing quant that's at what, 100 plus, $104 is like double the amount of where you could have got it from. Okay, bye. Quant is good, but better when it was 55. Absolutely. I think all of these investment firms want to get into crypto. Uh, know with the halving coming and are watching the markets can feel the bull run soon. I hear you. I hear you. I'm right there with you. Um, Homeless people shouldn't be aggressive. Scary, in my opinion. True. Marty the Fly will be your co-host, just like Mr. Chair. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right. Good morning, Matt. I read that. Good morning, Matt. What are your thoughts on CRO? Gave my thoughts on CRO. I like CRO. If you guys want to follow me on Kick, feel free to follow me on Kick. The link is in the description, or you can search Matthew_Perry and you'll find it. For some reason, it says I'm currently offline. There we go. Not offline. I have 3 people that are watching. Thought somebody else followed. Rich or Rick 007. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. When the having, when is the having? Anyways, in April, I believe. Um, I know it's not too far away, or maybe I'm wrong. It's next year. My portfolio is down about 34%. Shaking my head. In on the day, down 34% or down 34% since, like history. Makes sense holding Pepe 2 for a year. Doesn't make sense holding Pepe 2 for a year. If you've collected your initial investment plus maybe a little bit of profit, yes. If you haven't collected your initial investment or any profit, no, it doesn't make sense holding it over a year. I feel like Pepe is going to be the strong one. Pepe 2 and Pepe 3 are things to get in early so that you can make your move very, very quickly. If you don't make your move faster, you're not going to see that success that you want to see. And then you're going to see, hey, if you miss Pepe 3, then you can have Pepe 4 and Pepe 5 and Pepe 6. And the market cap's just going to, go lower and lower from a level of 1 billion of a max to 1 million or 100 million of a max to 10 million of a max to whatever, right? So it's more for the quicker turnaround rather than the larger long-term gain, but honestly, you never know. So what I suggest in any position that you're holding is you find the best time to collect your initial investment. If not, um, maybe collect your initial investment plus profit a little bit more, depending on how high it went. But then after that, you'll be very comfortable with holding on to it long term because you already collected what you invested into it. And now whatever's left is whatever's left. Yes, you won't gain as much if it grows so much more and you collected so much of the coin from at a lower stage or a lower price, but you're protecting yourself because you never know what could happen. What's the recap? What's the recap? What did we talk about today? Pretty much everything. That's right. It's happening in April or May. Um, you have people that would purchase $1 million watch and wouldn't give a homeless person $1. I was walking my dog once, and people came to pet my dog and didn't greet me. Sad world. I mean, that's true. It's very true. I I have people that greet my dog all the time. Well, my dog technically greets them, so I can't say that. But yeah, you're right. You're not wrong there. Okay, so nothing about me. Sorry for about the bad stream. No, it was all about you. You didn't hear? We were talking about how Elmo is decreasing so much, and how it's all DJ Trev's fault. No, Elmo is actually falling a little bit, but we're seeing a decent amount of volume, and we also see a newer level where it did burn off another um, million coins. So you see it at 24% down. I'm at a $1.8 million market cap, and how we're looking at 900 million or $900,000 worth of volume. And actually, this should be maybe over a million. Are you also seeing open ocean? Is that for like NFTs or something? Why are we seeing a place for open ocean? We're seeing a market for open ocean. We have a $707 that flows through there. But CoinW also has an asterisk as well, where you have 189,000, which would put this overall over $1 million on the day. Uh, Absolutely. I hope it gets down to 50% of a penny so I can add more. I was thinking about it, man. I'm looking at my Ethereum and that I have. I have Ethereum in my wallet, and I could potentially add some more here if I wanted to. I have a little bit of Ethereum, but I feel like you always pay a decent amount in gas fees. I don't know where we're standing at there. Hey, Matt. The stream got to run. I'm staying. But hell, that's just two. What? Later, Matt and stream gotta run. Nah, I'm staying. But hell, and that's just two. I don't know what the hell you're saying, but hey Mac, a great video on Zom yesterday. Well, thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. I only had like 59 people that watched it. Uh, but we'll continue to make more stock related content over there. I feel like it's necessary to make some stock related content as well. I feel like I'm neglecting the stock market, and I've been doing that, since I stopped really talking about AMC every single day. But I want to do like an update, maybe go over AMC on the day and see where it is, but then also do an update on something else or talk about the overall market and where the market's going and maybe some things that are happening, right? So I want to find the ability to do that a little bit more. Um, uh, Staking about to release on Saturday. Price is going to drop. Is it? So staking is going to release on Saturday, and you're going to see people that are selling. Matt, why is Jasmy uh, so controversial? Why is it so controversial? Probably because one, it's a Japanese coin, right? Which they would consider the Japanese version of Bitcoin, right? So that's something that could be controversial in itself. But if you're also seeing what happened with Jasmy Coin, some people look at it as a rug pull. They're like, oh, it went from $4 down to it's down 99%. So it's a rug pull. But in reality, you're looking at consistent decreasing over time, showing that there has been dilution over time. And they're just looking at it the wrong way. They're only looking at the price without looking at the market cap. So there's people on one side that are like, um, Jasmy is a rug pull, and others that are like, no, Jasmy just diluted the hell out of their position, which honestly isn't that great as well that they diluted the position. But I talked about this throughout the process of people buying Jasmy Coin. They were like, hey, what do you think about Jasmy? And I would say Jasmy Coin has very little supply that's out there, but a ton of supply that's in reserve, right? Ton of supply that's not unlocked. So until they find a way to unlock that supply, I'm not going to make that investment. So what did happen? Once I saw the supply was at 93%, I invested into it, just like I said I was going to do. Um, and that's probably the main reason is behind like whether it is a rug pull or it isn't a rug pull. Because if you look at the breakdown for Jasmy Coin, um, and go into the year, right? Hopefully, I'm showing my screen. And you go into like the year or all history, you're going to see this from a level of $4 and how it has decreased over time. And even over like the last year, how things have decreased from like a level of 1 cent all the way down to like a low of 28% of a penny. Then you see it up to a level of 70 or 80% of a penny before decreasing down to this level of 40% of a penny again. So you're looking at over the year, it's down 64%, and you look at it overall history, it's down 99.68%. So the reason why it would be controversial is because they look at this and they go, oh, it was just a rug pull, it's over, don't get into this position. Why are people putting millions of dollars into this? But then you look at the market cap and you're going to understand that you had a $1.3 million market cap, and you're going to see this now at a $387 million market cap, and see that there was price dilution within it, because you had this price here that was over at a 21 cent price. It was at a $1.3 million or billion-dollar market cap. And then you see the fact that it's at maybe a 1 cent price or so, and you're seeing this at a $300 million market cap, understanding that there is dilution that did happen. And if you could find a time to make money out of this investment, it would be at these lower spots, and then see maybe a change within Jasmy Coin and what they're doing with that fully diluted supply. Or if they're going to have a fourth quarter lockup to lock up some of that supply, that now you're in at a higher price. You're in at a better price. So, yeah, it's definitely controversial. I hear it on both sides where people are like, Jasmy Coin sucks, and other people are like, Jasmy Coin is the next best thing that we're going to see. In the crypto space, eventually you will all get turned on to this project, and you'll be happy with your investment. So that's my little spiel on Jasmy Coin, and that's why right now I have 360,000. But I do plan on gaining more. Hopefully, it stays at this price so that I can buy it a lot lower and just spend like $800 to buy another 200,000 Jasmy Coin and hold over 500,000 coins. Hopefully, getting me to about $500,000 in the end, or a 48, maybe 20 to 48 billion-dollar market cap. So AMC is killing it, and by it, I mean my portfolio. I thought you don't have AMC anymore. You think Tesla will get back to 302 or drop under 200? Um, Honestly, like I said, I've been blind to the market to see what happened. What's happening with Tesla and where it has been moving. So I'm not going to give that breakdown now. Maybe I'll create a video on Tesla on my NFA channel. Um, Tesla update. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll give an update on Tesla, and then maybe another update on where AMC is. Because that's what people want, some AMC updates. So we'll go through that, or we'll do like a market update. So we'll see. I'm not gonna do 3 videos, but it may just be 2. As long as Tesla keeps having good delivery numbers in China, I feel the price will rise. Good point. I have one AMC share. All right, well, that's not killing your portfolio. It's like $4, right? All right. So I think we're good. We're about an hour and 30 minutes into this live stream. I appreciate all of you guys for being here and, just chatting it up with me, all the moderators, DJ Trev for coming in late. I appreciate you. A Tupac Inu or a Thug Life token. I'll have to get into those maybe another time. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow my Kick, we're almost at 100 followers over on Kick. We're at 95 followers on Kick. Where do you buy Jasmy Coin? I buy it on Coinbase. You can get it on Coinbase. You can also get it on KuCoin. You can get it on a lot of other platforms. So you can get it on Binance. You can get it on Kraken. So it's available a lot of places. Majority of volume is on Binance though, but I buy it on Coinbase. So anyways, like I said, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button. Check everything out in the description if there is a description, which you only see that on YouTube. But I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya. 300 shares of AMC at $7 a share I'm holding. Yeah, mine is at like $20. So on average of what I'm holding, right? So anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll see you over on the NFL.